Right, so there was a heated exchange between lawyer Fred Ngatia and the chairperson of the tribunal investigating bribery allegations against suspended Supreme Court Judge Philip Tunoi. This was over a controversial National Intelligence Service report that was allegedly formed the basis of the establishment of the tribunal. Chairperson Shared Rao said the tribunal had received firm instructions from the intelligence service that all its communication to the judiciary on the matter was classified. Patrick Amimo now has more.
On Tuesday, lawyer Fred Ngatia had questioned the authenticity of a national intelligence report, which he says was neither signed nor dated, besides not being on an official letterhead. The NIS report was hand-delivered to Judiciary Ombudsman Kennedy Bidali as he was probing bribery allegations against Justice Tunoi. Come Thursday, Fred Ngatia drew the battle line.
We appeared before JSC. They had the report with them, according to the chronology. They withheld it from the judge. We were not given an opportunity to comment, yet it features throughout the report. Actually, it appears to be the evidence they relied upon.
The issue that had arisen was the authenticity of a document that the witness sought to rely on as a report from the National Intelligence Service.
Okay, that's a matter we don't want at this stage to be discussed.
I am guided, Mr. Chairman.
We said that when he finishes his examination in chief, and before you cross-examine, okay, we'll deal with this issue.
The proceedings continued with Judiciary Ombudsman saying Geoffrey Kiplagat, who has accused Justice Tunoi of receiving 200 million shillings bribe, expected to get 30 million shillings from the spoils.
I saw that text that Geoffrey says he sent to the judge. It was a text more or less saying that, I quote, "I am now going to go public with whatever has transpired. When I make my claim, I get people trailing me and threatening me. So this has to stop." End of quote. It was a text basically translated to that effect.
Before lawyer Ngatia could start cross-examining Bidali, the tribunal disclosed that it had been blocked from discussing the intelligence service report.
We are told that there is a letter from the National Intelligence, but the National Intelligence wanted us to classify some of the letters which have been exchanged between them and the Chief Justice. And this particular letter we have been asked not to actually put on record. So therefore our position is that we don't want it to be referred to at all.
Sir, I am getting difficulties with the position you have taken as the chairman. With tremendous respect, it is not fair that you obstruct this process. There must be a position NIS must take in law. Is this their report, yes or not?
Our problem is that we cannot say what position the NIS is taking when the NIS is not prepared to allow that letter to be produced.
Allow
so
me
on
to
what
go to,
basis?
Allow me to go to the High Court and apply for a summon for NIS to come and say that.
To ease rising temperatures, the tribunal took a 30-minute break to allow brainstorming over the controversial report. And this was the verdict.
There is a response. The difficulty in tendering it now is that it is a classified document and I cannot then present it to the tribunal, and I am in the process of requesting the Director General to declassify the document.
You cannot refer to the contents.
That is correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So you will understand my position, Mr. Ngatia. It's not a position of trying to obstruct. The position then is, are you able to proceed on your cross-examination, leaving that aspect out with the rest of it?
No, sir. I will not want to start without knowing whether this is a report from NIS or this is a report from elsewhere.
Should the National Intelligence Service maintain that its report is classified by Tuesday and lawyer Fred Ngatia stick to his guns, then we might witness delays in these tribunal sittings as the matter goes to the High Court. Patrick Amimo, KTN News, Nairobi.